Hamilton always produces.
Vital 140 from Dennis Priestley, who's struggling here to hang on to his throw, and well, Whitlock is doing his best here to pile on the pressure. He really has found his form, Simon Whitlock. That's his third match in point of fact.
Yeah, it's starting to go through the gears.
Well, leaves Dennis a shot if he gets the chance, but the way Whitlock checks out, you'd expect him to get rid of double 16 with one of these two. Double 8. Oh,
33.
A couple of rare misses.
This is one of the easier 10 plus shots. Only needs the one treble to leave the ball. He's going to have at least one marker if he doesn't hit it with the first dart. Great concentration. It's a bad dart.
Yeah, difficult from there, and he can't go any other way, Chris, can he? So he's got to try and force it through, and he couldn't do it. Yeah, he'll be disappointed with it. Oh, well, it just shows what he could have done. Let's see what you could have won, Dennis. But he would be very disappointed with that first dart, Chris, won't he?
Just pulled it a little bit.
Game
Straight in the middle.
Simon Whitlock. Buffet gives Simon to throw first. Game on.
Well, it's a short course match, but it's a long road back for Dennis Priestley from here. He's got to break at least twice.
Whitlock doesn't really look vulnerable.
140.
But Dennis is going to have to produce some sub 15 dart legs.
Yeah, they've never played before.
Have they not?
No, never played before. So the winner tonight's going to have a 100% record in that particular head-to-head, and the winner tonight will play Terry Jenkins, who we saw knocking out Andre Velgo, making heavy weather of it earlier on, winning 6-4. So Whitlock will fancy his chances if he can get through here of winning that match as well. With darts like these,
139.
Could be another good run here for the Wizard.
I don't think Whitlock fears anybody.
No.
I think he has a healthy respect for other players, but I don't think he fears their game.
Yeah, he'll take on anybody. He'll take on Wade, Van Barneveld, Taylor, the lot of them. He won't worry about that.
During that World Championship match, he was more than up for it. Even when he was down, he was enjoying every moment of it.
Yep.
So he should.
Lovely darts here from Whitlock. He's hitting two big trebles regularly now, each visit, isn't he? And averaging 112, Chris.
Phenomenal performance so far. He could have done with this against Taylor in the match play.
Yeah, that was a disappointing defeat. Got game 17-4 in the semis.
Simon, you require 87.
Well, 87 going here for Whitlock. Well, I'll just tidy up here, won't it?
55.
No need to do anything risky.
Dennis needs at least two trebles here, just to get onto the Wizards' coattails.
His percentages on his doubles tell me that if he has 3 darts at the double, he should hit at least one of them.
Simon, you require 32.
It's pretty much a 50-50 chance to hit any one of them, isn't he? And
Game
it's the first one. And Simon Whitlock goes 4-1 in front. He's been below his extremely high standards tonight. He's checking out 40%, which is okay, but it's well below what we expect from Simon Whitlock. We expect him to hit virtually every double these days, the way he's been nailing them over the last 7 or 8 months. But 4 out of 10 will do him nicely so far. It's given him a 4-1 lead, and really you can only see one winner from here, Chris, can't you?
Well, I'm impressed with Whitlock. That defeat, might have just played on his mind. He said he wasn't well, but when you get thumped 17-4 by Taylor, it can sort of dwell on you for a while, but he seems to have brushed that off.
Yeah,
regrouped.
I think, as you said, I don't think anything worries him, does it? He just sort of...
Typical Aussie.
Yeah. He just blanks it out and just gets on with the next thing, because there's no point in dwelling on what's gone. You can't affect it, can you?
No.
And that's what I'm saying. It is a very interesting race, I think, over the next 12-18 months for who will be the second best player in the world, because I think he's definitely in the mix with Wade and Van Barneveld.
Absolutely.
The guy out in front, was over the horizon. He's almost playing in a different league at the moment. He's miles and miles and miles ahead. In fact, they worked out that Phil Taylor's tax bill was actually second on the order of merit. He's that far in front. So the rest of them are chasing rainbows at the moment, aren't they? In terms of that order, I think he's earned £800 and something thousand in the last calendar year, so in prize money alone. Terrific.
25.
And that 25 from Dennis has put him in a perilous position in this sixth leg. He'd fancy Whitlock to inflict a bit more pain on Priestley here.
I always sum up players' games, what were their B games like?
100.
You put all them players in the mix you mentioned, and I like to see B games the most solid. And over a period of time, that should sort of give us our number 2, number 3, and number 4.
There's a few English fans in the house, a few in from Yorkshire supporting Priestley. But it's the man from down under, the beard to be feared, the man who's bossing this game.
59.
Well, if he loses this leg with his darts, Chris, it's as good as over, isn't it? He's got to somehow manage to win this leg from here, Priestley. That's yeah.
Early pressure, and you know there's 12 and 13 dart legs from Whitlock.
Simon, you require 142.
Really turned this game on for Simon and not for Priestley, I'm afraid.
110.
Well, to leave 32, it's terrific. It really is terrific darts. Terrific darts from Simon Whitlock. And as you said, Chris, you used the phrase earlier, forced errors, and that's what he's forced errors out of Dennis Priestley, hasn't he?
And the part of the game that I rate slightly higher than the previous player we mentioned is his use of the other trebles on the board. Kangton's superb.
216s it is for Simon Whitlock to move to within a leg of a place in the second round, and this is a highly impressive display from the big Australian. His average is 106, he's at 3 180s, and his checkouts is around about 45%, so very, very useful performance. In fact, it's better than that, isn't it? I'm being unfair, it's top class.
Yeah, this is up in the elite level. This is the programme.
Well, they're filling in the chart there. They've already filled in the 3 winners, Smith, Walsh and Jenkins.
I wonder if they put Phil Taylor in that yellow box yet.
Right at the very end. Well, he's on later tonight. Phil Taylor takes on Ko Stompy. First to 6, he's played a big final, 4 days ago. You could never say that you were going to tip against Taylor, but I mean, if he is going to be vulnerable, perhaps tonight it could be. Oh!
The place he's lost most is in the Pro Tour. I think he's lost more on the Pro Tour and in the Players' Championships than he has on TV. So that just shows you that the players can beat him over that shorter race. It's beating him over the longer race they have the problem.
Ko has beaten him in the German Darts Championship a couple of years back. Taylor took his revenge that year in the World Championship.
I was at the German Championship in question, and it was a great performance by both players.
Some people had the game of his life, didn't he?
Yeah, 107 average, absolutely superb. Finished well, scored well, and there was no question that Taylor was more or less at his best. So that makes it even more impressive.
Simon Whitlock's been very close to his best tonight. Dennis Priestley has produced flashes in the second and third legs of some decent darts, but hasn't been able to produce it consistently. And Whitlock has 6 darts from 164.
$64.
Yeah, like you said, Chris, he loves to use the whole board, doesn't he? And he has his own way, and he has his own way of counting and thinking things through. There wasn't many people that would have used the 25 there, was there?
No. I would have probably stayed on the treble 19 to leave 88 and then gone switch next door to the 48 to leave tops, but
100.
he has his own way of thinking,
Simon,
and it works.
100.
And a round 100 here to wrap off a very impressive 6-1 win. Double top of the match. Double 10.
80.
Well, a couple of chances
Dennis,
gone.
you require
Even the
110.
winning line affects the wizard.
Well, can Priestley take advantage of that slip?